hey, our wedding night was bloody. Hey, our wedding night was terrible. They had to go to emergency. I could not work for Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am the Global Woman and here I talk about faith, love, food and lifestyle. So, I'm here because some people have summoned me to be here. From the title of this video, you will know what we want to talk about, and I have promised this video for the longest time, and I decided to finally do it after plenty of people chased me on WhatsApp. So yeah, so we're going to talk about how to have a pain-free, or should I say almost pain-free, in case your own case is peculiar, plenty case, but yeah, almost pain-free wedding night. And I'm going to share with you actionable tips, the things that you can do to achieve this. So if you're ready, I am ready. So before we dive into the video, I'd like to share with you an important news, because this news save gong is what triggered me to did I say trigger? What really made me to do this video at this time. So I am launching, or should I say I've launched a new expression, and I would like to tell you about it because if you watch this video, it means that probably you're getting married very soon, and that expression is very important for after marriage something. So I want to share with you my new expression, an initiative that God placed in my heart, and it's called Firebrand in Paradise. What is Firebrand in Paradise? There are two keywords: Firebrand and then Paradise. Firebrand in Paradise is a community of godly married women who understand the importance of sex and intimacy in marriage, and who will love to gain knowledge that enables them enjoy paradise activities in their marriage. So when I say paradise, I mean the other room, because it is meant to be paradise here. The truth is that a lot of Christians, a lot of godly people, a lot of believers who have waited to marriage to have sex end up finding it difficult to have the sex because of lack of adequate sex education before marriage, and a lot of things surrounding sex. When we hear sex, a lot of people are even scared to talk about it. Now you're married, and it's very important for you to satisfy your partner and to also be satisfied in your marriage. So even though you are tongue speaking, dead raising, demon shaking, if your partner is not enjoying you in marriage in the other room, then your purpose is not fully accomplished. And this is why this community has been created for married women to start with. Maybe one of these days we're going to add men, but for now it's for married women. So if you're a married woman, please use the link on my screen to register. Ensure that you type it as it is. We also have a page on Instagram, and this is to share general knowledge, tips for men as well, tips for people about to get married. But it is in that community that we're gonna go deeper. We're gonna say it as it is. We will not say it as it is on Instagram, because I don't want to cobalize anybody that is not yet married. That is why when you register, you must prove that you're married, either with your wedding pictures or your marriage certificate. So if you know this is for you, please join in. If you're an expert already when it comes to other room stuff, please join in so that you can also be a blessing to other women like yourself. So I am going to see you in the community. Ensure that you register, ensure that you join, because we want to go to paradise. Paradise is awesome. I'll see you there. So after watching that announcement, we're now in the correct YouTube video. Go. So now the reason I'm here, we're gonna get into it now. But if you're already married and you're watching this, ensure that you join Firebrand in Paradise. Story Paradise Oshikoko. So I already put a lot of information here that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. So if you see me looking up and down, I don't want to forget anything, because this topic is very important, as I said. So truth is, I am tired of seeing a lot of YouTube videos, of newlyweds coming to say that, hey, our wedding night was bloody. Hey, our wedding night was terrible. They had to go to emergency. I could not work for 3 weeks. Something. Really? And I'm not saying that that was not your experience. I'm not trying to invalidate your feelings, but the truth is that a lot of these experiences, bad experiences, can be avoided if the right knowledge is out there, if people really understand what they need to do before, during, and after that period, right? A lot of people that have been waiting till marriage, wedding life, like they just want to do wow, just want to enter like caterpillar. How is there not going to be a pool of blood, you know? So the truth is that there are a lot of things to note, and that is what I'm going to be sharing with you today. Ensure you watch to the end, especially if you are getting married and if your wedding is very close, you know, and of course you're gonna go to paradise that night, so please watch till the end. So the first thing I want to share is mental exercise, right? So because of all these negative, I won't call it negative, well, they are YouTube content, they are content that they are realities, but because of a lot of these negative, or should I say bad experiences of the first sex after the wedding, a lot of people are already scared. A lot of women already think that it is natural for there to be wear and tear on the wedding night. They're already prepping themselves to the pain. They're already thinking about the blood. They're already thinking about the very bad experiences they are going to have. And that is not the truth, because as we have established, not everybody is going to have wear and tear. I, for one, did not, you know, and I'm going to be sharing with you a couple of things that I did. So I'm here to not just say, oh, I read this on Google. I am sharing an experience with you because I believe that the good side of these experiences should also be out there. So the first thing is mental exercise. Have it at the back of your mind that you might not have a tear. Have it at the back of your mind that you might not even see a pool of blood like we have been made to believe. Have it at the back of your mind that you can actually have a pain-free first sex experience. Let me just put this there. This UK weather, I do not understand it. This just already passed through and it's already getting dark and it's doing my video. Anyway, we're gonna do this video because I've told myself that I must do this video today. I've already told people that are going to come and drag me if I don't do it. So let's continue. Have it at the back of your mind that you don't have to have a disaster on your wedding night, and subsequently I'm going to share with you the things that you need to do. Anytime, or if you already have it at the back of your mind that you are going to cry, you are going to wail, you are going to have an emergency, then it's going to happen because you will be so stiff, right? You'll be so scared, you would be so anxious, and when this feeling, when these emotions are rising, there's no way the penetration is going to be easy, because all your pelvis, all the muscle, everything, you have already do go, yeah, God, oh, God, oh, I'm gonna cry, yeah, I'm gonna see blood. Nah. So mental exercise. Tell yourself, it's paradise I'm going. Paradise is a street of gold. Paradise is a rose of petals. There are petals on the floor and all of those kind of things. And when you tell that to yourself, it's going to ease the pain. The pain might not be 100% off, but trust me when I say it's going to be extremely reduced because you are free. So free, breathe in, breathe out, be free. Be free. You're not gonna have a disaster. So mental exercise, very important. I want to add that, dear men, husbands, I hope that we are now in 2022 and everybody now knows that seeing blood on the wedding night does not guarantee virginity, or not seeing blood does not mean that your wife did not marry a virgin. No, some people will not and not even see any blood and they are virgin. So please let us put this down now, so that by the time you follow these tips and everything is easy and rosy and you don't now see blood, you now start thinking that your wife did not marry a virgin. No. Some people don't have hymen, some people have tiny, some people own have removed through whatever experiences of life. So please and please don't think that until you see blood it means virginity. Thanks and God bless. Okay, so we've said mental exercise. Second thing, very important, lubrication. This is your first sex, right? Should the lubrication even be the next point? But let us just get into it. Lubrication, it is your first sex. You've not had it before. That's not the time to just now, as I said earlier, enter like caterpillar. No. You need to be gentle, one, and then you need to lubricate very well. So don't be shy to pack the lubricant. Don't be shy to buy lubricant. Well, don't go and buy a carton of lubricant. You won't need more than one or two throughout your marital lifestyle, because it's important to know how to natural lubricate. We're going to get into that, but please don't forget your lubricant, because this is the first time. In case the natural lubrication does not come immediately because it is your first sex, this is going to be very handy. In one of the videos, I'm going to link it up, where I talked about honeymoon starter pack. I recommended a lubricant that I trust so much and is very good. But whichever one you decide to buy, just ensure that you buy lubricant and use very well before you penetrate. This is going to allow for smooth passage, right? So next point is going to be, don't jam the woman. So this is to men. I know I've talked about this, but let me emphasize. Your first sex is not the time to come and unleash all the hormones you have been holding for the last 30 something years of your life. Your first sex is not the time to be trying new style. Put one leg in Cameroon, put one leg in Afghanistan. No, that's not the time to experiment. The first thing, the first mission is to try and penetrate, right? And as I said, lubrication is very important, but you have to be extremely gentle. 100% gentle. So this is for the husband. Please be extremely gentle. Ask her if she is ready. Ask her if it is time for you to go in. Ask her if there's anything she wants you to do or change and all of that. Malo jam. Yahweh. Don't go and use force. So be very gentle. Ask her, where does she want you to touch? And this is where I get into the importance of foreplay. You cannot have a successful wedding night if your first and only mission is trying to penetrate. If all you just want to do is bam, let me enter, I've had my first sex, glory to God. No, there are things that you have to do before then. Remember in the video I shared about honeymoon starter pack, I talked about getting fragrances, I talked about, prepping the room, I talked about even music, nice music. So when you put all of those things, then let's get into the mood. When you're in the mood like this, now start doing sometimes saying these things on camera, and my husband is just right here. Yeah, I feel very shy. He has said, am I an expert? I'm not expert though, but the one I know, I will tell you. So foreplay is extremely important. The touches, the caressing, the kissing, the pecking, etc. All of you know the meaning of foreplay. Don't let me have to get into details, because I've said that it's in the community. We're gonna say all of these things as it is. This is general public announcement. For one 15-year-old, we see this video now, and the mother will think I'm teaching people bad thing. But wedding night, foreplay, right? So if we are going to put it in order of transfiguration, start by, after the whole wedding, everything. Let me add this. It's not compulsory that you actually have sex on your wedding night. Some people after the wedding are extremely exhausted. It is okay for you to sleep on your wedding night. It is okay for you to just count the money that they spray you and sleep. Nobody will arrest you. It's very okay. So if you know that your body is not ready for it, if you know that you're extremely tired, if you know that you will not do it properly, just sleep and then wake up maybe later in the night when you are refreshed to do it, before you go and rush and do scatter. So yeah, if I'm to put it in an order, I'll say after you finish the wedding, probably have your shower, get some food. Me, after my own wedding, I was very hungry. So the first thing I did was to go to KFC. I first of all chop. After I had my bath, we changed our dress, our wedding clothes. We went to get something to eat. It was later. I think we saw, did we see a movie? No, we didn't see a movie, but I think the TV was on. But we ate, we just stayed with our friends that were still around. It was not later. We went back to the hotel room and then enter paradise. But in order of progression, which is maybe like how it might be for most people, after the wedding, have a shower, get some rest if you need to. Well, some people used to do plenty prayer, no problem, but then prep your room, put fragrances if you want. I use scented candle and room spray. Get light music on, love songs, sweet. Don't do bedu. That's not the night to be doing bedu. Sweet songs, and then start. It can start by conversations. Tell your partner how grateful you are that they are finally yours. People are finally one. For women, guys, this is a tip. For women, we love to hear a lot of sweet, sweet things. And the truth is that when a woman hears a lot of lovey, lovey, dovey stuff, her body begins to move, her body begins to act, you know. So from the lovely conversations to some touches to some this to some that, then you do foreplay for long. My husband said to tell people that let foreplay be long, a long time, a very long time, like a very long time. Trust me, if foreplay is very, very long, you will not even need lubricants because the paradise pathway would have been prepped very well. Trust me when I say this, guys. Okay, so then after foreplay, you can now enter paradise. But please don't skip foreplay. Don't skip lubrication if you have to, right? So we've talked about mental exercise. You're not gonna tear if you do this thing gently, gently. Thank God for my husband. Mr. Ibidu Moyetio, come on. I remember my husband really asking me. He's actually leaving me alone. However, it's very awkward for it's actually very awkward for me to be doing any YouTube video in front of my husband, let alone this one. But this is what living in UK has done. No, I cannot just go anywhere. Everywhere is cold. This is warm and quiet. I thank God for this man. If not because he didn't want to enter, I will show you his picture. My husband was gentle. Kai! My husband was gentle. And I'm happy also because my husband understands the body of human being. So I'll tell every man trying to get married, I'll be wanting to get married or about to get married, please read up about how a woman's body works, right? Read up about it a lot. It's going knowledge is going to help you in this paradise journey a whole lot. So for him, he already knows where this is. Some people used to say they used to look for the hole. Is it treasury you're looking for? Is it Nigeria's budget you're looking for? Is it our president you're looking for? You know. So read up a lot about how a woman's body works. Even women, read up about how a man's body works. Before you go and pull the wrong thing you're supposed to pull. Let me just leave it at that. But yeah, my husband was very gentle. He asked me if I was ready. He didn't just thank God no, somebody cannot even just carry me up. For ladies that are not as plus size as I am, don't let them to just carry you, bounce you on the bed. Boah. Your wear and tear is singing hallelujah. But yeah, be very gentle, men. My husband was very gentle. We had conversations, you know. Let me not just go into before I tell you all our family secrets in the internet. But yeah, you get it. If you don't get it, ask Google. So I'm trying to check my notes to ensure that I did not forget anything. So now let me talk about the hymen for a bit. Anytime I have this conversation with a lot of my friends when they're about to get married, I share pictures. I'm going to attach one here. Women have different types of hymen. Some people have imperforate hymen. There's the normal hymen. They have different names, but with the picture you see, some people's own is very open, while some closed. If you have an imperforate hymen, you would most likely have done a surgery to open it. If not, you wouldn't have been able to menstruate easily. But when you see these pictures, when I attach them, you see that some hymens are they have the openings are different, right? So for people that have very large hymen opening, you might not experience a lot of discomfort versus people that their own hymens were not very open from natural stuff. Do you understand? You can really read up on this, right? So this can have impact on whether you're going to have so many wear and tears or not. But truth is that if you do foreplay very well and then you lubricate very well, your hymen will just stretch. So when an hymen, or say a hymen now, stretches, it won't have as much pain as when it tears. So when there's force and lack of lubrication, that's when the hymen will last dent. But when it is handled with care, when penetration is done smoothly, easily, and with plenty lubrication, it's just going to stretch. You won't even know that something have entered the paradise. Do you understand? So yeah, I just thought to add that some people have lost their hymen through maybe us climbing, rigorous activities and all of that. So back to men, not everybody have hymen up until marriage time. Do you understand? And even without hymen self, hymen or no hymen, if you are not lubricated and you jam, the pathway of the vagina would have friction, and this causes bleeding. For more information, ask Google. Thanks and God bless. So yeah, that is for hymen. So it's important for you to know this, because the way everybody just talks about hymen, some people say that if you put on flashlight with a mirror, you can see your hymen, but the truth is that ladies have different hymen from one another, and it's a very thin layer, so you may or may not see depending on the one you have. So don't even go hunting for it. But this is just to say that the handling of the hymen will determine if you're gonna bleed, you're not gonna bleed, you're gonna have pain, you're not gonna have pain, etc. And some of you don't even have anymore. So yeah, it's not as much of a big deal as a lot of people make it seem. What is left? I might enjoy this video. It's just that everywhere have dark and the video is looking dark. But yeah, let's continue. Physical exercises before your wedding is very helpful. I was speaking with a sister friend yesterday, and I literally did a video for her to show her the exercises that she can explore. I think I'm going to link the video in this video when I'm editing. Don't, but you laugh at me because I almost fell. But yeah, it was because I was wearing socks on a rug. But I did a lot of, not a lot, but I remember that 2 weeks to my wedding, I really exercised, and I did a lot of squats, then almost split. Don't split before you go and tear your pelvic something. But yeah, when you're trying to split, just imagine that this is the tip of my hand is your pelvic area and everything. Just try to stretch a bit, then squat. That is going to relax your pelvic muscles, right? A lot of women have not exercised for a day in their life, so it is very natural that your pelvic area is going to be very stiff. The muscles there are going to be very stiff. So please, before your wedding, probably a month to light exercises. It could be 10-15 minutes every day, squats, please. You can dance, just really shake your body so that it can allow for flexibility, right? So let it allow for flexibility of your body, so that by the time wedding night have come, your body is not so stiff and kokoko like soda. So I'm going to link the video or put it here or somewhere. You shall see the video either at the end of the of this video or in between, so you can look at how I showed her the different exercises to do. And you can also go online and just Google or search on YouTube for squats, splits and stuff. So exercises that you can do to ease how will I put it, to ease first time sex, right? So let's just call it that. So in case I want to upload it as a separate video, that's a good way to search for it. So yeah, physical exercises. Then of course your diet. So a lot of stories are out there. So a lot of people on their wedding nights, they fall sick. In fact, some people on their wedding day, they fall sick because they've stressed themselves so much. They did not rest. So please incorporate rest. They did not eat well. They did not eat fruits. So ensure that before your wedding, normally in a lifestyle self, you're supposed to be eating fruit and veggies, but today's not today to talk about it. But yeah, ensure that before your wedding, you eat well, you rest well. Your diet is important. You can take multivitamins and vitamins to boost your immunity, so that on your wedding day you are energized, you are strengthened, and so that on your wedding night and the days after, then you're going to have a good paradise experience. What is honeymoon when the bride or the groom is sick? Bride particularly, because it's we that we want to plan the Gbogbo Agbaye wedding and be going from me that I'm talking. The day of my engagement, I left hotel to go and be sewing gele up and down. But yeah, that story for another day. So I think we are done basically. Baby, is there something else I should add? Husband, did I cover it well? Did I say important things? How don't you? You that taught me. I don't know. But husband saying he's not a sex educator, he doesn't know anything about sex. You that taught me. You that experienced me. You that... let's live one of these days in the community. That's why you should join the community. I will tell him to come and teach us some things because he have experience. I have experience in. I was the what's that science thing when you want to do experiments? No, not lab rat. I'm not lab rat in Jesus. Now specimen. I think I was a specimen. You shall do experience with me, and he know things. We thank the Lord. He's teaching me well. Okay, so I think I've really covered a lot of things, especially especially the things that helped me on my own wedding night, right? But let me just add that this thing happens differently to different people, you know. But trust me when I say, if you follow these steps, if you use these tips, even at all, if at all, even though upon still you're gonna have any pain, it's not going to be as much as if you enter without foreplay, without lubrication, with anxiety, with fear, with trauma. No, it won't. And another thing I want to add is that if you're growing up, you've had different experiences with abuse or trauma, please ensure that when or while you're going through counseling, you get counseling, you get help, because a lot of ladies who have had sexual abuse experiences have this, when something playback, a playback of that experience on their wedding night, because it's very possible that the next sex they're having after that abuse is the one on the wedding night, and then the flashback comes, the trauma happens, they scream, they scatter, they run away from their husbands because of the trauma. So please, if you have any abuse experience, ensure you get help, ensure you go for counseling before your wedding, so that you know that not all men are abusers. Your husband is coming close to you because of love, because you guys are now one, and you know, because paradise is just a very beautiful thing and is important in marriage. Do you see? So please ensure that that is fixed, so that your wedding night and your honeymoon or your marriage in general can be a beautiful experience. So I think we've come to the end of this video. I think I've said that a lot of times, but yeah, we've come to the end of this video. Recap. Don't forget, wedding night is not the time to be experimenting different sex positions. Please don't go and Google anything. No, Holy Spirit is your teacher. Don't go and start Googling anything. Don't go and be trying from, no, you don't need it. Especially if both of you are virgins and it is your first sex in that relationship. Of course, that marriage, whatever. So yeah, you understand what I'm trying to say. So don't stress. Don't stress at all, please. It's very important. And of course, don't forget every other thing that we've said in this video. If you loved this video, please share with me in the comments what you like. Don't forget to join our community. If you're watching this video and you're married, by the time you get married, just get that link. I pray it will be there forever. Or reach out to me on Instagram. I'm going to put my Instagram handle here. So reach out to me on Instagram so that you can register, because it is in the community we're going to do everything. We'll get help by God's grace. We'll get counselors, marriage counselors to speak to us. We're going to get sex therapists. We're going to get different people, real experts. Me, I'm still learning on the job. My marriage was a couple of days ago, so I'm still learning on the job, but I'm sharing with you the things that I tried and has been and is working for me, right? So yeah, but we're going to really get experts in the group, in the community, just so that we can hack this thing called paradise in our marriages. Because trust me, as they used to say, a marriage where the bed is not shaking it's not standing on the solid rock. So your solid rock, part of your solid rockness in marriage is when the bed is doing chicka 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 chicka. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thank you so much. Ignore all these light issues. It's already dark. I'm gonna show you outside, and it's not yet 4 p.m. but yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, share with somebody. Don't forget to subscribe. That's important. And if you have any other topic that you want me to speak on, please don't forget to put it in the comments, and I'm going to set up my camera for you and get it done for you. Thank you for listening to me. I love you. Bye. Whew. So it's not yet 4 p.m. but look at it. Everywhere have dark. But we're gonna do the content either way. Yeah. Okay, so let me just show you the mixture of the workouts myself. I don't want to enter YouTube. So yeah, 3 basic ones or 3 important ones. So let's go. The first one is the squats, right? So I hope you can hear me. So squats is basic, just like this. Just go like this. You can go like this 10 times, you know. So just do this. You get. So you can do 10 times, then 5 reps. Reps means you go 10 times like this, then 5 times. That's one. Second one is the split. So you're trying to stretch your leg. Not too much, oh. Don't go and break your pelvic. So you're trying to stretch your leg like this. Then just go like this. So it's also like squats, but it's more stretching. Yeah. Motivable. I'm wearing socks, so I'm slippery. So you get. So just like this, then this. So this stretches out the muscles here. It really stretches them out, and also your waist. So just go like this, like this, as many times as you can. And of course, last one, just this. So something like this, just so that everywhere here is relaxed. Don't forget your arms as well, just for general body stuff. But just those 3, very important. You can also dance. So dancing like this, just to loosen out all these muscles and it's not stiff. Do you see? So squats like this too can work. Go down very well, so that is really expanded. So